Everyone has dreams. But why do so few achieve them? The truth is, achievers live by a different set of choices and mindsets. They don't have more time or better luck. They think differently, act differently, and live differently. In this video, I'll show you 7 key contrasts that truly separate achievers from dreamers. And by the end, you'll know exactly which side you're living on. 1. Mindset versus excuses. Achievers ask, how can I? Every problem becomes a puzzle to solve, not a wall to hide behind. Dreamers say, I can't because, and stop before they even start. Think of Elon Musk being told that reusable rockets were impossible. A dreamer would have said, I can't. NASA said it's too expensive. An achiever says, how can I make it work for less? And SpaceX was born. Carol Dweck in Mindset says, in a growth mindset, challenges are exciting rather than threatening. So rather than thinking, oh, I'm going to reveal my weaknesses, you say, wow, here's a chance to grow. Achievers treat obstacles as stepping stones. Dreamers treat them as dead ends. 2. Consistency versus motivation. For achievers, success is built on systems, routines, and discipline. They show up whether they feel like it or not. Dreamers wait to feel ready, relying on motivation, which always fades. Think of athletes like Kobe Bryant, who practiced at 4 a.m. while others slept. He didn't rely on feeling motivated, he relied on consistency. James Clear in Atomic Habits says, you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Achievers build systems that carry them through the days when they don't feel like showing up. Dreamers stay stuck waiting for the perfect mood. 3. Long-term vision versus short-term comfort. Achievers sacrifice today for tomorrow. They'll work late, invest their money, and delay gratification. Dreamers trade the future for comfort now. Netflix binges, junk food, quick dopamine hits. Jeff Bezos built Amazon by reinvesting profits for years instead of enjoying quick riches. He said, if we think long-term, we can accomplish things that we couldn't otherwise accomplish. Warren Buffett famously said, someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Dreamers eat the fruit before it's ripe. Achievers plant trees for the future. 4. Learning versus entertainment. Achievers feed their minds with books, mentors, and skills. Every hour of learning compounds into a more valuable future self. Dreamers spend hours scrolling, gaming, or watching shows that bring no return. Bill Gates reads 50 books a year. Warren Buffett spends 80% of his day reading. Compare that to the average person who spends more than 3 hours a day on social media. Jim Rohn said, formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. The achiever chooses to invest time in growth, while the dreamer spends time on escape. 5. Responsibility versus blame. Achievers take ownership. If they fail, they ask, what can I learn? What will I do differently? Dreamers blame others, the economy, the government, or bad luck. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times creating the light bulb. He didn't blame materials or circumstances. He said, I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Stephen Covey in The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People wrote, I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. Achievers own their story. Dreamers give their power away. 6. Action versus perfectionism. Achievers act, fail, learn, and adjust. Dreamers wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, or the perfect version, and so they do nothing. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn's founder, said, if you are not embarrassed by the first version of your product, you've launched too late. Apple launched the first iPhone without an app store. Amazon started with only books. They shipped, they improved, they grew. Achievers are doers. Dreamers are planners. 7. Growth versus comfort zone. Achievers chase discomfort. They see fear as a compass. Dreamers cling to comfort even when it keeps them stuck. David Goggins, author of Can't Hurt Me, ran 100 miles in under 24 hours without proper training, just to test the limits of his mind. He said, most people who are criticizing and judging haven't even tried what you failed at. Achievers look for struggle because they know growth is hidden inside it. Dreamers avoid it and stay small. So what truly separates achievers from dreamers? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's the mindset, the choices, and the habits lived out every single day. Dreamers dream, achievers do. The question is, are you going to keep dreaming or will you start achieving? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, give us a like and subscribe. Remember, the more you give, the more you receive. Your support helps us keep creating.